One, two, mic check. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Um, Hope everybody had a good weekend. Um, and welcome back to the Chicano podcast, where we talk a little bit about things that are going around the world. If I will come up with the subject, and if you guys reply, I will. If you guys comment, I will reply. Um, I want to talk about a little bit about what I did this weekend. I uh I ended up watching some of the divisional playoff games, the rounds or some of the playoff games. I had a parlay. I had who did I have winning? I had the Chiefs winning. I had the Packers winning. I had the Titans winning. I had the Bucks winning. Um, my parlay, if you guys didn't see it, was awful. I think I won like two games out of the four. Lost a little bit of money right there. The Packers got upset by the Niners, 13-10. The Bills and the Chiefs. The Chiefs won 42-36. The Rams and the Bucks. I can't believe Tom Brady lost that game against the Rams. The Rams were just a better team that day. And a big surprise also, I ended up with a huge loss, and I was really mad about this game. The Bengals and Titans. The Titans lost 16-19. The Sunday night game was probably the best game that I had seen in a while. A turn of events, if you guys saw it, incredible. Mahomes, I have Mahomes winning the Super Bowl now. I had the Packers winning, but the Packers, I feel like at Lambeau Field in the snow, it was really cold that day, but the Packers just didn't come to play against the Niners. The Niners are on a hot streak. I don't know who's gonna beat them, but the Chiefs right now are surprising. I mean, I had a side bet on the Chiefs and Bills. 13 seconds left. I thought the Chiefs were going to lose. They come back, kick a field goal. Um, they tie the ball game. They go into overtime. They win the coin toss and they get the W. They score. Chiefs win. Incredible. A lot of people are talking about the how overtime should be changed because of the certain settings or certain rules that they have implemented. I kind of agree. You know, what I mean, they're saying like, how do you do an overtime coin flip, and because of the coin flip, you could automatically win because like the Bills quarterback said, Josh Allen, which he did really good. He was like he was like if we would have won that coin toss, we would have won that game. He's like, how are we living this? How are we leaving this this OT game into just one possession? So I do agree. Maybe it should go 1-1 until somebody gets stopped, or 1-1 and some field goals or some type of rules, right? But I do agree they do need to change the OT rules. I'm okay with the ones that they have implemented right now, but I do understand Josh Allen and the Bills. If they would have gotten the ball, I'm pretty sure they would have scored too. So that's kind of where you kind of have to have a defense, you know what I mean? But a lot of people have that side of the defense. Um, Saying, well, the Bills should have stopped them and they would have had the chance or whatever. But you know what I mean? I think fair play would have been both offenses have one possession and see how many points they could score or whatever. And then if they both scored, then you go again. You know what I mean? Until somebody tires out, because eventually something will happen. But yeah, that these games were phenomenal. I also have one thing. Let me look it up. Women of Movement. So this, if you guys haven't seen this, it's like a series that was on ABC. I saw this past weekend or this past week too, and I kind of wanted to let you guys in on this because this this series, you know what I mean, is such a great series, guys. So if you guys are interested in watching something new or something that you guys haven't seen, I really recommend The Women of Movement. It was on ABC. I think you could find it on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. It's a like a four episode series. Awesome. It's about a a death that happened in 1955. And it just goes out to show you of how far or how little we've came up as a society. But it was, I think it was produced by Will Smith. Um, but such a good series. You guys need to watch it. I don't want to get too in depth into it, but it's about a woman a black woman that has a kid, and they grew up in Chicago. The little kid he grows up, he's a teenager. He wants to go to Mississippi to go spend the time with his family members, with his cousin, with his uncle, and stuff like that. But things change while he's in Mississippi. Remember the time frame is in the 1950s, so it's about what couple about from the 50s. It's about the segregation and stuff like that, right? So it's a very interesting story. It's based on a true story. It was a book before, but you guys need to go see it. It just blew my mind. Makes you open your eyes, stuff like that. So I recommend that for you guys to watch that. That's pretty cool. But today I wanted to talk about, since we're in El Paso. Um, I saw this thing about that took in Juarez this past week. Um, I want to get into this, so this video might be a little bit longer today. This podcast might be a little bit longer today, but I want to talk to you guys about the killings that are happening in Juarez. So in Juarez, Chihuahua, women were killed, including two women from El Paso. That's why it sparked my interest. Um, the remains of the women were found in bags dumped on Juarez on Sunday. The women were reportedly dismembered, according to Canal 44. The women have been identified as Julissa Ramirez and Naomi Medina Martinez. They are believed to be in their late 20s. So these women were, it says, according to El Diario de Juarez, the women were both tortured and shot. They were discovered in Cuauhtemoc y Nombre de Dios intersection of Patria Zaragoza neighborhood. So the data reports the women were 30 and 35 years of age. Uh, but yeah, I don't want to get too much into specifics. But so these women from El Paso, from what I've seen or read, is one of them lived in El Paso, the other one lived in Juarez, but they were a couple, the two women. Now, lately in Juarez, there's been a lot of deaths or a lot of torturing uh, against women that are in the LGBTQ community, and there's a lot of discrimination, I guess, towards them. Um, but my issue here is when I saw this thing, I was like, you know what? I don't know if these two women, if they're a couple. One of them seems to be, you know what I mean, more. Well, let's put it this way: they were a couple, and they were in the LGBT community, but they were both dismembered, shot, and they died. And they're from El Paso. Now, how does how does this have an impact on anybody? Let's say you're a straight man in Juarez, and you see two gay women or two gay guys, whatever, a gay relationship, doesn't matter what they are, and it brings you hate. Like, what kind of person are you for you to be targeting people that are in no way their sexual beings or their sexual what do they call it, preferences are are they're not affecting you. So how how do you live with yourself that knowing that you killed and dismembered? That's the sickening part. Like you're sick for killing people. First of all, second of all, you're gonna dismember them, shoot them, stuff like that. What's going on, man? You know what I mean? What's going on with this shit? And the worst part is that nobody's talking about this. This is right. You know what I mean? 15 minutes from me. This is insane. Um, Juarez has been super dangerous because of the drug violence and all this stuff. But ¿qué está pasando con Juárez, man? ¿Qué está pasando con todos los carteles, con toda la gente que está extorsionando? Juárez es una... No quiere... Juárez está cabrón. ¿Sí me entienden? Entonces a toda la gente que anda matando allá, no estén matando, no maten. Eso se me hace muy estúpido. O sea, no te conviene matar a nadie nomás porque son gay. O sea, haz algo más. Haz, no sé, ¿verdad? Pero, like, what's bothering me here is they're talking about they report the death or whatever, but nobody knows. Nobody's came up and, oh, you know what? This person did this, and this. Oh, you know what? I have a camera on my house, or there's cameras all over the streets, so we could get these people that are killing. ¿Qué está pasando en Juárez? Por qué no están encontrando a nadie que está matando a toda esta gente? This year alone, this year, este año solo, ya llevan 65 muertos. Y, y fueron todos víctimas de violencia. No es de que, ay, pues se murió. No, lo mataron. Gente que han matado ya 65. Están ahí 65 días en un pichi mes. Tan y empezamos en febrero y ya está de la chingada. Ya está de la chingada aquí el pedo. What does it have to do with women? Let's say, if these women, because I also have to consider what's going on. Let's consider these women are part of the drug cartels, de que les gusta andar movidas y que andan moviendo cosas y que deben feria. Ok, si estás en el ruedo, entonces eso es lo que te vas a hallar. Eso es de seguro. Ahí viene la muerte o te van a arrestar o te van a meter una putiza hasta que te salgas. Ese va a ser el pedo. But there's no indication that they're part of a cartel or anything like that. They just look like a gay couple. You know what I mean? Two women loving themselves, loving each other, I mean. And that's it. O sea, a la gente que está matando, si tú estás matando a la gente nomás porque son gay o porque son transsexuals o lo que sea, nomás así, vete mucho a la chingada, vete mucho a la chingada. Mátate tú solo, si a ti no te gustan las cosas, mátate o vete de ahí, cierra los pinches ojos, lárgate a la verga. So annoying, man. But esto también me está llevando a la chingada porque ¿dónde están los policías? ¿Dónde están los policías? ¿Dónde está? A ver, y sabes que ya encontramos a esta persona, pum, sobres, pum, pum, pum. Oye, son humanos, aunque sean del Paso, aunque sean de Juárez, hay ya, año tras año, mujeres. Están matándolas. Oye, al rato ya no va a haber puras mujeres, puros vatos ahí en el cartel besándose. O sea, ¿qué pedo? Why are you killing your own women? Why? What do you guys think? You guys think those women were involved, even if they were involved in the drug cartel business and all this stuff? Do you think they deserve a death that they got? They got dismembered and they got shot. What do you guys think about this? I want to know. Juarez isn't as safe as it used to be. And let's say, oh, but there's violence everywhere. There's violence in El Paso. There's violence in yes, but people are paying consequences. When you kill somebody in El Paso PD, boom, 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 se mueven chinga y te encuentran. Where's Juarez at? Where's the Juarez PD? This shit's annoying already. Pónganse las pilas. A todos los carteles también, ya. Oye, ya ni les van a quedar vatos para andar moviendo las drogas. Se están matando uno al otro, güey. De eso no se trata. Se trata de hacer feria, sacarse uno de la pinche pobreza de donde somos. Pura pinche pobreza. Y ahí se están matando. Lo peor es que a unos sicarios no les pagan ni madre tampoco. He oído historias donde los pinches sicarios no les pagan ni madre. Oye, mejor váyanse a la maquila, güey. Mejor váyanse allá en el centro a vender pinche chicharrón o vender hamburguesas. Así, así, a todos los chavillos que mequillos ahí de 15 a 20, de que, ay, yo soy sicario, que, ay, que la verga, que puro pinche pedo, no te pagan, te traen de pendejo y nunca te pagan y después te matan a ti también. But yeah, guys, um, I want to know what you guys think. Or is there a solution to this? Um, is Juarez off limits? Should people stop going to Juarez? Para que de veras sientan, porque El Paso y Juárez están bien conectados. Y el pedo es de aquí, es mucha feria y yo sé que hay feria, pero por decir, si sigues matando a la gente, Juárez sigue matando a mucha gente y nunca agarran a nadie, ¿verdad? Están asustando a la gente del Paso que no vaya para allá. Yo ya no voy para allá. ¿Para qué chingados? ¿Para qué voy a ir a buscarle allá? No, no. Tengo gente allá y lo que tú quieras, pero no. No, 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 no. Ni madre, ¿para qué chingados? Pero 65 people already dead. It's not even fucking February yet. The worst part, if it's because of sexual preferences, if a girl likes a girl, a woman likes a woman, or a man likes a man, or whatever, that's none of your business. Ya dejen a la gente en paz. Y'all have a good one, guys. Catch you guys at the next time. Please comment. I will reply. Chicano. Out.